All right, it's test drive time again. Got a 1964 Chevy Impala sitting here. And of course, this one's got a 1967 model 327. No power steering, no power brakes. But she's nice and clean up under the hood with an aluminum radiator. Okay, it's got the black interior of the 4-speed transmission. And I already did the walk around, but I'm going to place that at the end of the video. There's detailed pictures on all of our cars. There's financing and shipping also available. So check out maplemotors.com. You can get pre-approved with our financing, and for about 30 days, watch almost 60 cars come through Maple Motors. That gives you plenty of options to pick out a classic. All I ask you to do is hit subscribe and share this video. Now that's going to help me out quite a bit. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. We're going to glance around the interior before we leave. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? I haven't tried it myself. This is the first time that I've test drove this car. I haven't actually driven it down the road yet, but others have here at the lot. What they do is they get these cars in, showing 41,000 miles. They clean them up, they check them out and test them, and if they pass, then they give them to me to point out the flaws. Obviously, we don't make a perfect car here. We'll never have a perfect car here. All of our cars are going to have a little bit of something here and there that you need to know about. Let's try some stuff out. This one does start up good. That's a plus. We got a quarter tank of gas. We've got turn signals popping up on both sides. Wipers here? We've got wipers. Radio is on. Let's see if it plays. What's your favorite song? Blower motor? Yep, blower motor works. Oil pressure. Engine temperature's still low, so we're gonna give her a little bit. Carpet's a little messed up in here. Empty glove box. I'm curious, what did y'all decide? Does the horn work? Woo! Yeah! Let's go. I kind of figured it would work, only because everything that I was testing was working in here. It's a good thing. Sometimes we'll get some cars in, it won't have a blower, it won't have a radio, or wipers. That's another reason they put me in this job, though. They don't want me to miss that kind of stuff. They want me to point out everything possible, so that we don't end up with bad reviews or anything. We want positive out of the people. And it works for us. That's why we get so many repeat buyers. Okay. This is the first time I've driven this, so there's our reverse. We don't want to go in reverse. We want to go into first. Nope, still in reverse. What's up? How do you get into first? Is that it? Nope, that's reverse. What's up, man? Is that it? Yeah, that's first for sure. Alright, I gotta be careful. I'm not putting her back into first, I can tell you that. Not over there. I don't want to hit reverse. I told you, I need a second. Alright, 34, third, second, first. I got it! Hey, just give me a second. I'll get the hang of it. Speedo is coming up on the dash. This one feels a little peppy. Our tach's not working. Straight as an arrow going down the road, and as soon as I turn, it turns. So our steering's good. We're straight. And it's going at all the gears like it should. Can we get in a second? Yeah, we can. Alright, before I get too wild, I need to hit the brakes. I ain't tried them. They're good. And they're straight. Smooth. That's all you can ask for. That and a dealer tag. I can't believe I forgot my dealer tag. What's up, Nick? Been waiting for it to stop raining all day. I got too excited. liking the way this one's running and driving. Our engine temperature hasn't came up, and it should have. I'll keep an eye on that gauge, but right now I'm just going to say that it's faulty. I'm hoping it works because that means everything works. Now I'm finding the gears just fine. Just took a second. As in, every stick shift is different. If you drove 10 in a row, you drive all of them differently. Okay, now we're gonna get some outside shots, have a little bit of fun here. I'm gonna get some undercarriage shots. I'm gonna light up this undercarriage for you so you can see all the details in action. All right. Back. Here we go, guys. Head on back to the lot. Well, we got a little bit of daylight left. I still got another test drive. I'm gonna try to get that one done. I don't like it getting dark at 4 now. All right. What y'all think about that time change? It's the only good thing is you get a little bit more sleep because you have to. All right, I think we're gonna get to go now. Get our chance here. It's a little bit damp out here on the road, so I mean, super easy to spin the tires in this car right now. So far, this has been a very simple test drive. This car runs and drives great. Only thing I've seen on this one was some chips in the paint. And I'll go over that stuff at the end of the video. That's the most important part of this car right now. Nice little bump coming up in the road here. And I'll point that out to you. Smooth. I'm gonna pull back into the lot. I've got another 64 Impala that I'm getting ready to test drive. So stick around for that video. It is coming up next. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna walk around this ride, point out chips, scratches, flaws, so you know what you're getting. Actually putting this at the end of the video, but I haven't test drove it yet, so I kind of started backwards to let the road dry up, and I also did another 64 Impala that we're listing this week. So we listed two 64 Impalas this week. One's blue and one's red. Let's go ahead and get started here, and don't forget to go to the website, look at the detailed pictures. That's a different perspective from a different person. I'm gonna try not to miss anything. A little scuff here on the side. Scratches on the bumper, a little bit of pitting. And down this section, scuff there in the corner. All right, coming down this side, let's go ahead and start with these lower portions. You got a lot of touch-ups like this on this car that I've seen when I was wiping it off. You've got some little bubbles at the bottom of the doors, a little rust trying to pop up there. Little seal right there poking out, and the weather stripping. Got some chips in the side, right there as well. You got some wax there, that'll wipe right off. Wax in the corner, bubbles right here, a chip there. Crack back here, so we probably got some Bondo. Spot right there at the bottom, little bubble. Midsection. Little wax left over. Crack in the paint there and there. Chips on the edge there. Up top too. Wax. Whoever waxed it left wax on the car. You know, we get that a lot up here. It seems like people leave wax on them. Spots there. Chip. The only good thing about that is maybe they wax them a lot. Chip up top here. Door handle looks good. Scratch there. Chip on top of the gas cap in the corner. You got a light scratch here. Like something on the back window, like armor all or something. Scuff there. A little waviness in the trim. A little bit of pitting popping up. Down in the jam there, you got some chips. Your front window. Light little chip there, but most of it looks pretty clean. Up over the roof here, get some chips on the edge up there as well. Running down the roof, discoloration. And guys, all these cars we try to go over the best we can. They actually do get upset when I miss stuff. They don't want me missing anything. They want the customer to know exactly what they're getting. We do represent the cars and we stand behind them. So be sure to check the detailed pictures. All right, I opened the trunk. I didn't mess with it. It's been raining. I wanted to see if it was leaking. We don't hide anything. Like I said, this one does have water on the mat, so that means it is leaking. And you can actually see, well, let's see how much it's leaking here. It may just be leaking a little bit. The thing is, when you open these big old trunks, you see how far it goes in? Drip right down in there. So, and you can also see right here where it dripped right down to there, into here. So I'm gonna say it's not leaking bad, but it is. It is just a little bit. There's some moisture over there as well. A lot of times in these cars, it's in the back window. The 64 that I just showed, the back window, the seal was leaking. And you can see it's dripping right there from here. So a little bit of moisture just came from opening the trunk lid. Solid. That's the biggest thing. I'm gonna wipe this out before the test drive. I don't want to leave it in there regardless. And typically you're gonna have these cars inside a garage, not sitting on a car lot. But we don't really have the cars sitting out here too long because we go through 60 a month. So on average, we typically keep a car less than 30 days. A little bit of rust here on the outside though. A little bit of rust here. And see it on that edge there. Lower edge looks good and your jams look pretty good. You got a little discoloration where it used to had yellow. It could be the primer there. All right, we'll go ahead and come on down with this one. Scuff. A little overspray. And it's locked. Pitting on your back bumper. Little spot here. Light scratches on the bumper. Light scuff there on the trim around the tail light, dings, chips. Over here as well. In the trunk here, you got some light scratches. A little discoloration. All right, let's go ahead and run down this side here. Got some rust down here at the bottom. You can see it kind of bubbling up. It's like a scuff here. Some chips. Chip there. Touch-up marks. There's a few of them. You see them all? Like scratch, a little touch-up mark there. On the edge of that door as well. It's been touched up. Right here, it's got some kind of mark in the paint. Midsection. You got some marks right here, touch-up marks. You can see scratches right there. Scuff there. I'm just going to point on these spots. You got some dimples in the paint here. If I get real close, you can see them.
What does that do?
Chips.
How your video?
Yeah. It's an optical lens, man. Chips, crack. He said, what does that do? Well, it's a camera. It's funny. Little wax left over in your jams there. Looking over your windshield.
I don't know. It just came in. It's small.
327. Alright, and then you chrome here. Looks good. A little bit of pitting up top there. Little scratch there. Look at on the edge there. There's a line in the middle of the top where they put on the paint thick, I guess. He said they're gonna stretch, and it did. It caused a little bit of a line there. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's some chemical peel up here too. It's just like little tiny bubbles in the paint. All right, we made it around the outside. Let's go ahead and check out that interior. All right, we're gonna check out the interior now. Your trim is hanging off the door panel there. It needs to be fixed. Carpet at the bottom's older. See, it's losing a little bit of its color. At the bottom of the door. You got some little chips inside your door jamb. Here as well. The carpet, a little ripped up there. It's not bad. The seat though, needs some fixing. Got some spots here. Look at the floor. Mats look good, and the floor actually isn't bad. Good. A little wear there on top of the steering column. Bag full of goodies. Look below in the description if you want to see what I use. Of course, I'm a DJI camera fan here. I've had a bunch of GoPros and nothing wrong with them until you use them every day, and then they start going bad on you after so many uses. DJI, it just keeps on working. And they don't pay me to say that. I just really like the camera. A little fabric pulling away from the door panel there. Yeah, I've always bragged on this camera just because it is. It's a workhorse. Got to keep up. Now this one, all I did was start it up and move it forward and cut it off. I didn't even give it time to warm up. Well, radio's working. As you can see, temperature's still low. And again, this is the end of the video, but I started with this portion. And the main reason I started with this portion is because the roads are so wet, I've been waiting on them to dry up the majority of the day. Tach's not working there. All right, let's go look under the hood here. So quiet. Battery strapped in. Plug wires are done clean. Aluminum radiator. Well, insulation needs to be pushed back up there. But it's solid. That's the good thing. And it comes down super easy. I'm not having to pull on it. The trim up in the front's not perfect. You got some little dings, got a little bit of scratchy oxidation. You got some chips, small stuff. Little spot there, chip. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to hit subscribe and share this video. There's detailed pictures on the website at maplemotors.com. You can get pre-approved and go ahead and, you know, basically for 30 days, get 4 updates from Maple Motors. It's almost 60 cars. And if you're pre-approved, you'd be first to pick one of these up. You also get a shipping quote to your front door. All you need is a zip code. Go to the website, check it out. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.